This one got a lot of attention, and I actually received quite a few requests for it. So much music coming out, so much great music from some of my favorite artists that it's difficult to keep up sometimes. I have actually never heard anything from Ghost. I did read through the lyrics here, though. Highly conflicted and universal struggle. This might be dark. Not in any way the style of music or vibe or the Monty Python-ish kind of... Not at all what I expected. In any way.
There is something inside me, and they don't know if there is a cure. A demonic possession, unlike any before.
Also, totally surprised by the sound. He's got, I believe his name is Tobias Forge, the sole continuous member of this band. Throwback sort of genre, as is the vocal technique. It's a great sound. I resonate with this sound because I grew up sort of on the tail end of 80s rock and then really got into the 90s stuff. Let's talk about his vocal posture.
There is something inside me.
You hear how me has this like pointiness to it, placing his voice in a way that gives him a ton of ping over that vowel, making it easy to have that vowel cut.
There is something inside me.
He's lifting his placement, creating a higher resonance that feels like it's coming out of his cheeks, his mask. There's something, and raising his larynx a little bit. There's something, adding a bit of compression, holding back air. So it goes from this, there's something inside me, to there's something inside me. And even there, me, you hear that harmonic kind of like something inside me versus something inside me. That's a swallowed E. Now I'm going to bring it forward so it feels like it's coming more out the front of my face and not trapped back here. And I'm going to intentionally engage nasality. Me. So he is someone who is singing with a lot of ping. This is a wonderful way to engage a posture that will help you sing higher and higher more naturally without getting too weighty.
There is something inside me, and they don't know if there is a cure.
Cure, not cure.
A demonic possession, unlike any before. It's a sickening heartache.
Oh, wow. Heartache. He really leans into that pointiness on that vowel every time he can. But that pinginess and that placement is fairly constant. But did you notice on heart?
It's a sickening heartache.
That's almost exaggeratedly long compared to ache. Heartache. There's a sickening heartache. To get the notes out of there, just listen to the way he reshapes his vocal tract as he's going. Dynamically placing your voice is what makes vocalists like this interesting. He's not going through a huge range, but it's extra expressive.
And it's slowly tormenting my soul.
I like his vibrato too.
I've invested my prayers into making me whole.
Making me whole. No, making me whole, me whole.
I should have known.
See how light he is?
I should have known not to give in.
Oh, cool Queen-like harmonies there. Listen to how he lightens up as he gets higher. It doesn't get heavier or more pushed. You want to expand your range and still stay relaxed as a vocalist? Follow these types of placements, and you'll get there much easier. Not, I should have known, I should. No, it's, he gets himself in that sort of posture. And by the way, Robert Plant was really good at this, and one of the first mainstream rock guys to show how it's done. He's using a similar technique. I should know, I should have known. Huh? I should have known. It creates, I should have known. It creates this power and this presence. Because of the way you're posturing yourself when you're low, it allows you to feel that lightness on the way up. If you'd like more tips on how to pull these kinds of postures and sounds out of your own voice, click the link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. I'll help you learn how to support your voice correctly and place your voice dynamically so that you can pull all sorts of things out of it.
Not to give in. I should have known not to give in. Heresy. Save me from the monster that is eating me. I'm victimized. Heresy. Save me.
I love how soft the harmonies sound, even in contrast to the not all that harsh lead vocal.
The bottom of my heart, I know. I'm Satanized. I'm Satanized. I'm Satanized.
You know what's interesting about this whole vibe is that, having read the lyrics beforehand, like I said at the beginning, it really sounded like tormented and also very, very relatable. I should have known not to give in. I should have known not to give in. It's a sickening heartache and slowly tormenting my soul. I've invested my prayers into making me whole. I'm reading these out of order. There's something inside me. I don't know if there's a cure, a demonic possession unlike any before. Like, this video is sort of parodying what the lyrics are saying. But had I just read the lyrics, I don't know, it's just an interesting contrast. Like, they're parodying religious institutions, but at the same time, being very, I often feel like there's something inside me and that's just eating me alive, and I don't know if there's a cure. That's a heavy thing. And they didn't parody anything in the lyrics.
Through a life of devotion, I've been quelling my urges to burn.
That was fun. Listen.
I've been quelling my urges to burn.
Me quelling. A little pre-crack going into his head voice there for just a second. This desperation.
I've been fighting the notion to my love be coerced.
What's that dancing?
I should have known not to give in. I should have known not to give in. Heresy. Save me from the monster that is eating me. I'm paralyzed. Heresy. Save.
So Queen. Just the way that the guitars and bass are moving together and the big harmonies, but with a bit chiller sort of attitude to it.
From the bottom of my heart, I know I'm Satanized. I'm Satanized. I'm Satanized.
Yeah. Bring on the wah guitar solo. That's some smooth phrasing. Very Eddie Van Halen inspired. And of course, once they bring in that higher gain guitar, it brings us a little more into, the hair metal and, mid 80s, late 80s sorts of vibe. But I like that they're covering quite the range of styles here. Core. Now, see there, he's swallowing it a little bit, and I think that's important for us to realize is that it's not always core. Here, there's this happening. There's this happening. There's this happening. He's very, very dynamic and fluid with his placement. I don't know if he did this on purpose, but that was kind of a neat sound on should. Listen. I should have known not to give in. So we can provoke that kind of rasp out of our voice intentionally. I should have known. No, that's too heavy. If we replace a confident note that we're reaching for with a bit of exasperation, which fits with what's happening with the lyrics, I should have known. Let yourself do that as you're thinking the pitch, but not necessarily trying to hit it. I should have known. Did you hear it? I'm right on the edge of cracking because of my exasperated sigh, but I'm holding the line, and I get this wonderful feeling of rasp. Oh, and if I pull at that thread a little further, I fry out. So this raspy sound, I should have known, that then he can sort of fill out as he goes back down, is the product of sort of being exasperated and flippant or ambivalent, as opposed to more aggressive. I should have known. We can do things like aggression, but that's going to give us more of an all-out distortion. That's not what I hear here at all. I should have known not to give in. Of course, leave it to me to overanalyze something that was probably just in the moment, but I think it's fun to nerd out a little bit like this. And I should have known not to give in. Save me from the monster that is seeing me. Save me from the bottom of my heart, I know. I'm Satanized from the bottom of my heart, I know. I'm Satanized. This being my first ghost experience, I mean, is this their genre? Leave in the comments and let me know what you'd like me to listen to next. I recently did a video on Youngblood, and it was one of his newest songs, and then I started going back into his back catalog, and I mean, it's a ton different. The thing that he did for his newest was nothing like what he has done previous. So I'd be interested to know if that's the same here. Yes, the jump cuts there on the... Oh. The priests have been corrupted. What do you know? Oh, that's it? To be continued. Okay. Very interesting and a fun study on the vocals. If you'd like to see that Youngblood video I talked about earlier, great song, incredible, go to this link here. And again, if you'd like help unlocking more things in your voice by exploring it in new ways, click that link below in the pinned comment or video description and join my free course. We'll see you for more.